Hey, it's Sam, and I'm at the RK Prepper Survival Show in Kansas City, Missouri. You know, I've been doing this all day. I'm going to tell you there's some great people here, and I've had the opportunity to meet somebody, and he's an author, and he's a speaker here, and I want to introduce you to him. His name is Dr. Richard Allen Miller, and I'm going to turn this over to him. I'll let him talk to you about what he does. And then this will be on Facebook later. I'll have links to his information to where you can find more. But this is definitely, and he's here today. This expo isn't over with, and there's some seminars left. You can come up and talk to him. And then also, he has a lot of information. So I'm going to shut up and let him talk.
What would you like me to... Hi. What would you like me to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk about.
Well, my primary book, Power Tools for the 21st Century, was... the original protocols that I trained Navy SEALs. I started with SEAL Unit 1, did SEAL Unit 2 and 3, based on these protocols. And I did so well with them, they moved me to Spook Central, which was MRU, Mankind Research Unlimited. That was Dr. Carl Sliker, the smoking man. That's why they call me the real Fox Mulner.
Okay, cool.
Wrote some of the early X-Files and things like that before Carter came in.
Okay.
I'm not sure what people want to know. I'm a polymath, and I mostly respond to questions more than I do just talking.
Okay. Well, see, you know, and I do this. You guys, you know, I put people on the spot. I'm not going to ask them questions. They're going to talk about themselves because nobody knows their story better than them. And this guy is really cool. I talked to this guy. You know, I talk to a lot of people, and I felt that his information is something that you would want to know about. Okay, so he's here today, and then we're going to put some links to all of his books and all of his information. This guy's a wealth of knowledge. Now,
yeah, okay, so I guess Veterans Today did a big feature on my childhood just 2 months ago.
Okay.
And I was reading it, and there's things about me I didn't even know.
Okay,
it's kind of interesting.
Sure.
In my junior and senior year in high school, they were used in, that was in 60 and 61, were used on the Mariner 4 in 64 to measure the water on Mars. That's why old man DuPont had a big bullseye on me, and they were interested in cultivating me for the military, which is what I've been doing all my life. I'm 72 now. I still work for the military, Navy intelligence. You never really get out of that club. It's...
you got to do what you got to do to eat, right?
Well,
you seem like you have a passion for it.
I'm a writer. That's where my joy. Yes, my joy is in writing. That's what I do best. I have a book out for almost every year out of graduate school. I
mean, and seriously, I mean, you know as well as I do, guys, is that somebody who has a wealth of knowledge that's willing to share it is something you want to grab onto. It's not innuendo. I mean, you're getting it straight from the horse's mouth, for lack of a better word. You know.
So basically, when I discovered what I was doing for the military, I left, and for the last 35 years, I've been working in farming as an up in the mountains.
Sure.
And but I have been brought back to talk about what's going on in our reality today. We have some problems, and we are probably at the end of times.
Okay.
The salt, desalinization of the ocean, Antarctica's at 64 degrees today.
Sure.
Greenland is melting, volumes of ice turning into.
You have solutions.
Well.
Solutions for people.
We're doing sustainable. We're doing sustainable lifeboats with oars. A lifeboat with oars. You know, what do you do?
Right.
And what do those people do that don't have the money to bug in or bug out? What do you do for the end of times?
There you go.
And so we have attitudes. Okay. And you have choices on how you can go into the end of days.
Okay.
And we are at the end of days. And that's me as a physicist saying it, having worked with military.
Biblical. I mean, it's been predicted for years. And a lot of people,
so,
you know.
We have apocalypse as part of our archetypal overview of being human. Joseph Campbell said that when you see the kingdom of the Father on earth, The apocalypse has already occurred. It is perpetual in its potential. But with the end of days, meaning that there are things that you're not going to be able to bug in or bug out to prepare. Nibiru, Planet 7X, pole shifts, the day after tomorrow, those are kinds of things that you can sort of prepare for, but mostly what Matt Stein and I do are the urban survival skill workshops, where we are talking about the grid collapse,
right,
and water.
Exactly.
That will be how FEMA is set up. And FEMA is like a Hotel California. If you check in, you won't check out.
Right.
You'll be part of it. Mostly, if the grid collapses, your various municipalities will not be able to deliver water. What are you going to do? Right. And if you're in New York, at 16 floors up, what are you going to do for toilet and hygiene? And you guys have figured out ways to help people walk through these things. Kinds of solutions, those are easy. When you talk about an asteroid hitting the planet, when you talk about a pole shift, or you talk about a day after tomorrow where we have an ice age, right? That mini ice age that comes on. Right now, our oceans are 2 degrees above what brought on the Jurassic period. Right. So we are going to have a day after tomorrow. How badly and how long did it last? My best physics would say probably less than 2 weeks. Okay. But you're going to need at least 10 feet of dirt between you and the Earth to survive that, because that's how deep the frost lines are going to go. Right. Let me ask you a question real quick. You have a lot of great information. How can people find your information online, and where can they buy your books? Yeah, I'm at richardallenmiller.com, ALAN, richardallenmiller.com. If you want my blog, I'm on Facebook at docram, DOCRAM.com. I have a GoFundMe.com/Richard Allen Miller for publishing. I have other websites like herbfarminfo.com. I have nwbotanicals.org. I have a lot of websites. This guy's, I tell you what, this guy's a wealth of information. I'm sorry, how old are you again? I'm 72. Yeah. 72 years old. 72 years of walking on this planet and figuring out how to get from point A to point B and on a whole different level, and he's willing to share the information with you. So this is what I'm going to do. Because my phone's going to die in a second, and I love talking to this guy. Well, this thing can last for hours. I'm gonna whittle this down. I'm gonna put his card up here, and then this video will get posted on my YouTube channel, and all of the links and everything he's talking about will be put down below on the YouTube channel, where you can link into it, go directly to him, and have direct access. A lot of information here, and I want to thank you for taking your time to do this. My pleasure. Yeah, my pleasure. Okay, yeah, guys, and here's his card. Again, you know me. There you go. Make sure I got in there. Okay, let's do this. Me and technology. Here we go. Here's a card. Okay. Check it out. And are these some of your books here? Yes, these are all my books. These are all his books. All what remains. Can I shoot them? Sure. Okay. Help yourself. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Here's one here, guys. Check this out. The potential of herbs as a cash crop. That's volume 1 of 5 volumes. Volume 1 of 5 volumes. Okay. All these books are available for purchase. Another one, Alternative Agriculture. It's on Jungian psychotherapy. The Modern Alchemist. This was the first protocol developed for Navy SEALs. How to think with the gut, being intuitive.